Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to cover 5 essential tasks to prepare your garden and chickens for winter. Let's get started. First on the list is harvesting the tomatoes and peppers. It's been a slow year for ripening because of the weather, and I want to get as many off the vine as I possibly can before the frost hits. Don't worry if they're still green. There's a couple of ways that you can ripen them indoors. Firstly, you can lay them out on a sunny windowsill, and secondly, you can put them in a paper bag with a banana, and that should help ripen it too. Another benefit of harvesting the remainder of the tomatoes and peppers now is that we can clear away those plants, and that way we can reduce the risk of disease being harboured in the garden until next year. So even if they're not ripe now, it's worth getting them in before the frost hits. Next on the list is removing dead plants. As tempting as it is to leave this until spring, it's important to get rid of them now to help keep your garden healthy. Old plants will harbour pests and diseases which will overwinter and cause problems next season. So getting rid of them now will give your soil a chance to rest and recover and prepare for next year. If you have healthy plants, consider composting them, but if they're diseased, it's best to get rid of them so that you don't introduce those diseases into your compost. If any of your plants have gone to seeds, it's best not to put them in the compost. Seeds will survive the composting process and you'll have little sprouts across your garden next year. So it's best to dispose of them as well. Now to the chickens getting their coop ready for winter. Old bedding can hold moisture, which can lead to mould and respiratory problems for your chickens. By cleaning it out and adding fresh, dry bedding, you're creating a warm and comfortable environment for your chickens over winter. It's also time to check for pests like red mites, because your chickens will be spending a lot more time in the coop as the days get shorter and the nights get longer. If you see any, you may need to treat before the winter months come. I like to use straw or wood shavings, something absorbent and insulating. It helps keep the coop warm while staying dry. Let's talk about the lawn. Keeping the lawn healthy as we head into winter is just as important as preparing the rest of the garden. This time of the year, trees will start to lose their leaves, and if left too long, those leaves can start to suffocate your grass. Raking up those leaves is a really good way of making sure you look after your grass and stop it from getting suffocated over winter. Also make sure to mow your grass one last time before winter. Keeping it a little shorter helps prevent diseases and encourages healthy growth when spring comes around. So finally, let's address those fallen leaves. Whilst raking them up will protect your grass, we now need to do something with them. And these leaves can really benefit the garden. Instead of just tossing them into the trash, consider composting them. Leaves break down beautifully and add valuable nutrients back into your soil. If you have too many leaves to compost, you can use them as mulch around your plants. Just make sure you chop them down a bit, that way it stops them from matting down and mould to start to appear. Mulching with leaves help insulate your soil and protect your plants during winter. It's a win-win for your garden. So there you have it, that's 5 essential tasks to complete to help you prepare your garden for winter. We've harvested our tomatoes and peppers, we've got rid of some of those dead plants, we've prepared the chickens for winter, and we've also sorted our grass out and put away those leaves. If you found these tips helpful, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more gardening advice. And what are your favourite gardening prep tasks? Let me know in the comments below.